Hi friends, good morning. Today we are going to discuss another session of numerical analysis, that is Newton forward interpolation formula. Okay, this method we used to find the value of the function. Suppose you have a function f of x, right? So we want to find f of x plus delta x. Here this delta x is defined by uh, delta f of x plus delta x, that is formed by some f of x plus n into h, or we may see that is p into h. Okay, this delta x is created by some multiples of a elemental length, that is ph. For example, if suppose you have a function y is equal to f of x, okay, it has the value y is equal to f of x, right? Y is equal to f of x, and it has a value y0, y1, y2 corresponding to the x value x0. So when you are giving the f of x, if you are giving this x as x0, you will get y0. If you are giving this x as x0 plus h, then you will get y1. If you give x as x0 plus 2h, then you will get y2. Okay, and so on. You are slightly varying, you are adding some incremental length with this x, right? Okay, as an integral multiple of some quantity you are adding, right? And if you want to find this f of x, that is f of x plus ph, according to this Newton's forward interpolation formula, you can find out this value, that is yp. Yp means that is f of x plus ph, that you can calculate it by the formula y0 plus p delta y0 plus p into p minus 1 by 2 factorial into delta square y0, right, plus p into p minus 1 into p minus 2 by 3 factorial into del cube y0. Okay, what is this? This p is the incremental length we are going to increase in each step, right? y0, y1, y2, y3, etc. y0 value is, it is the value corresponding, it is the value corresponding to x0. Okay, and what is this delta y0, delta square y0? It is the difference between the consecutive y values in the consecutive y values difference in adjacent steps, right? So let me do one example to make familiarize with this delta y0, delta square y0, and delta cube y0. What is this means? Let us start with an example. See, suppose you have some function f of x and given x values, x is increasing by each, increasing in each step by 1 unit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and corresponding f of x value is given, that is 1, 7, 17, 31. Okay, now we can define this p value. We want to find the value of f of 1.5, right? F of 1.5 means this value, that is x value, is between 1 and 2. So I am defining this increment value, that is, so 1.5 is located between here, right? It is located. So what I am going to do is this x minus x0, we want to find this 1.5. So x I am choosing as 1.5. So 1.5 minus this one, x minus x0 by h. What is the width of each interval? That is 1. Okay, that is 1.5 minus 1 by 1, that is 0.5. So what is our h? That is 0.5, right? Okay, so that is our h value. Now what I'm going to do is I will plot this xi. Xi is 1, 2, 3, 4. F of xi, that is 1, 7, 17, 31. Now what is delta yi? That means delta yi means that is the difference between adjacent terms. What is 7 minus 1? That is 6. 17 minus 7? That is 10. 31 minus 17? That is 14. Now we will proceed this up to we get 0. Then delta square y1 minus the next consecutive difference. 10 minus 6? That is 4. 14 minus 10? That is 4. Right? Now the next delta cube yi, that is 4 minus 4, that is 0. So this is the method. This is a tabular representation to make easier these terms involved in the Newton forward interpolation formula. Okay, del y0, del square y0, del cube y0. All right. Hope you understand this table well, and then we can proceed for the calculation. See, so let us substitute in the formula. So we are going to calculate f of 1.5. What is f of x0? So this is equal to y0. What is y0? Y0 is, this is x0, right? X0 is the first value. Okay, that is 1. Okay, so y0 I am giving us 1. Okay, y0 I am giving us 1. Now let us, this is p delta y, right? What is p? P we solved as 0.5, right? Into delta y. Delta y is 6, right? Now p into p minus 1, that is 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 by 2 factorial into what is delta square y? That is 4, right? And this is equal to, the next value is 0, so we need not write. So that is equal to 3.5. Okay. So using, once you complete this problem using the first line values, you can calculate the required functions value. Okay. So this is the method to solve functions value using Newton's interpolation formula, right? Now in the next section we will discuss about numerical integration. Okay, thank you.